Ambassador Barry Desker, Dean of RSIS, may I begin by thanking you very much for such a kind and generous introduction that you have just now delivered. And may I also acknowledge amongst us Dr. Leonard Sebastian, the head of the Indonesia program at RSIS, and of course the distinguished members of the diplomatic corps here in Singapore, and not least and foremost the student community here at RSIS and others, the academic community as well. I am especially and most profusely grateful, Ambassador, Excellency, for giving me this opportunity to speak before such an august forum. Excellency and dear colleagues, I am here in Singapore by way of context in order to have a bilateral meeting later on this afternoon with my colleague, the Foreign Minister of Singapore, especially in anticipation of the Prime Minister's visit to Indonesia that will take place later on next week on the 13th of March 2012. Taking advantage of my bilateral visit here to Singapore, I was so happy and pleased that I have been given this opportunity to speak before the RSIS. If I may, and as I understand it, this is more a dialogue forum, and therefore I do look forward very much later on to some discussions that we will embark upon. If I may, since I shall be speaking especially to a community of future generations of Southeast Asian leaders, I will not burden you with a description of Indonesia's foreign policy, what it has been and what it will be 2012 and beyond, but rather to speak of some general themes that I would like to instill, especially amongst the young, the future generations who are studying here at the RSIS. Especially, I would like to suggest to instill a sense of possibility, a sense of how all of us, each of us, countries and as individuals, we can actually make a difference. We can instill a sense of change, especially in the realm of foreign policy and diplomacy.